Capricorns, welcome to your horoscope for March 2023. It is a big month with the planets. We do have on the 3rd of the month Mercury going into your 3rd house, the house of siblings. So this is going to help out with communication with any siblings you're having difficulty with, or sisters and brothers. Also could be help with really confident your communication as well. On the 8th, you do have Saturn going in that house, which will be there for around 2.5 to 3 years. Saturn in that house can indicate there's some issues or some problems coming up. And usually Saturn, problems can come, issues can come up more as the transit goes through the house. The 17th, Venus in your 5th is good for relationships, for starting new relationships, getting along better. One that you have, it's about being creative, being romantic, being more social. All these things improve with Venus in your 5th. The 20th of March, Mercury goes into your 4th house. This is a good time to sign contracts, to really start to think about if you're going to relocate, or if you want to get into a home loan, or change things around the home, or even sorting out any communication issues with the family as well. Then on the 24th, Pluto in your 2nd will be there for 3 months, and then it'll go back into your 1st, and then next year it will be in your 2nd house for about 20 years. So Pluto in the 2nd can be a big change in your earnings and what you're doing for earnings, also your own physical change with your self-worth as well. 26, you've got Mars goes into your 7th house, so it's the house of marriage house. So this can indicate you being a strength with you and your partner, finding new people. It could also be arguments and frustration too with that planet being in that 7th house, because it's a strength, but also can be warlike energies as well. When I look at your cards here, Capricorns, it's like you're going to start an adventure. There's also here an aspect, could be going out camping, but you're using a lot of looking at a lot of things to get answers this month, whether you're a spiritual worker or you're looking at signs or cards, but you're looking for answers. But I feel like there's a sense of adventure too. It's also about things heating up with you as well this month. I feel like it's not a month to be scared, it's a month to step forward for your sign. There is a sense of being, I feel like, spiritually enlightened, but also I feel like finding relationships, looking inward, but I feel like it's also a month to spend time with your children too. I just feel like you have a lot of hope of new relationships coming in and old ones healing as well. There's brighter days coming for you with relationships. I do feel like there's an abundance happening here with you. It is kind of like you're on your own path, and you're on your own path. Sorry, there's a cat under my feet, under the table. Make sure they're okay. They just kicked back. So I do feel like there's a sense of adventure, but you're on your own path. You're finding, it's like you have a list of who you want in your life, and you're sticking to that list now. You're not having people who's below standards or below this list coming into your life now, Capricorns. And I just feel like there's hope for better days with relationships, and new relationships blossoming around you, finding someone new, and the ones that you have stable in lives and be able to go further where you wanted to go. I do feel like there's talk of more romance. There's talk of things improving relationships with you as well. When we're looking at your work, okay, you might have to look at outside the box this month here with work. I feel like you're maybe getting nervous, a bit of anxiousness, where maybe you're trying to find the answers or the guidance for what's happening with your work. There's going to take just a team effort, and even the smallest opinion is going to count this month with your work and your career and what you're doing there. It's like you're going to even value a friendship. You might even hear a job opportunity for a friend this month. This is about, don't be scared. It's like no longer staying in the shadows. It is about moving forward. There's also a sense, I just feel like you're having to look outside the box for answers for what's coming up here in your relationships. In your work, and your career. When I'm looking here at your friends, you have very loyal friends. Somehow feel like the friendship is going to help you with your work for this month. You might even have a new job through friends. We've also feel like this is a time to save as money and try and save as much as you can this month. I feel like there's going to be opportunities coming up next month where you might have to spend more. So I just feel like this month is more about saving up and looking at what you have. Sorry. Okay. When we look at family, there could be a new addition coming up to the family, a new arrival. There could be something new. There's also here like big transformation. Perhaps you're looking at moving house this month or changing your house in some big way, starting renovations. But there is something new, whether it be a new person moving in, like a baby arrival, some new arrival. But there's big transformations happening here in your family and your house, and it's like a peace offering coming up here as well. When I'm looking at it, I just feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in and people coming in closer. But there's a big change happening here for family around you. I'm not for travel. I feel like it's more about a spiritual awakening this month for you. I feel like you're very focused on something, or maybe even focused and go travel to a certain destination. But I do feel like it's more about learning. Lighting your passions up this month. I feel like you're very focused on what you want to bring in. Look at your health. You are going through a transition through your health. I feel like there's stomach. I'm not a doctor, as I always say, but I do feel like there's stomach issues coming up with you. See the stomach bubbling this month here, so it could be doing what sort of eating as well. I just get a channel for you, Capricorns. Let's see. Capricorns, this is a month where you're going to have to make haste and move fast. For this month is going to go rapidly fast and smooth for you, with using the right obstacles that are coming in your way, using things at the right time, and jumping over the hurdles that come your way. You will find that things are going to challenge you, but you will get through them with ease because you'll have the knowledge and also the wisdom to be able to go through. You all have been seeking the truth and seeking answers, and now finally things are going to start appear and be revealed to you. No longer will things be kept in shadows or be kept a secret. Okay. Thank you for your likes, comments, and your shares, and I will see you for my next video. So, bye for now.